Here's looking at you, kid. My second cup of coffee for the day. You know, I only have 2 cups. And every once in a while, I have 3. Velma Hagar here, in case you didn't know. And I want you to subscribe. See that little button down there at the bottom? That little button, hit it. Subscribe. Subscribe to my video. And buy my book, Hidden Treasures in Secret Places, would you? I've been getting lots of orders here at home, and I don't mind because I can autograph them and send them to you. I'm glad to do it. Today we're going to talk about something. You know, my brother, Sammy Hagar, did a song called Right Here, Right Now, and it was so popular. And the other day I heard it, and I thought, you know, I really love the words to that song. Now, you know, I'm a Sammy Hagar fan only because he's my brother. You know, my kind of music is Dean Martin, Elvis Presley, you know, that whole bunch, you know, that group from the 50s. And then, of course, I love all the Italian music. Frankly, what I usually play on my Google is I play Italian cooking music. And if you've never tried it, it's on Pandora, and it's a radio station, and I love it. Play lots of Italian music and a lot of Dean Martin stuff too. So anyway, with that said, right here, right now. Now, I want to talk about that. You know, we spend our life, we start out as a young child waiting to be 10 years old, waiting to be a teenager, waiting to be 18, waiting to be 21, waiting to get out of college, waiting to get married. I mean, we're always waiting for something, you know, always waiting. When I get my first Mercedes, I'll be happy. You know, when I make my first million, I'll be happy. You know what, guys? Right here, right now. This is where it is at. Right here, right now. This moment. It could be all you have. You know, my brother was so right. Make a conscious decision to enjoy the moment, to just enjoy every single moment that God gives you. You don't know when it's over. Waiting for this and that and the other thing is so stupid. You know, because frankly, when it gets here, it's hardly ever what you expected. Most of the time, you're disappointed, and you wasted this moment when it's really all you have. So I really wanted to push that point today. And while I'm at it, you know, my #1 video was something that he said, and I'm going to repeat it because apparently you guys loved it. It was a while back, and you probably heard it. Maybe you haven't, and if you didn't, you need to hear it again. You know, I'm sure you guys have seen that comparison of Bill Clinton and Sammy Hagar. They're the same age. And you see the two of them side by side. And Bill looks real old. Of course, it's a horrible photo of him. But his hair is real white, and, you know, and he looks real old and pale. And Sammy looks real vibrant, looks like a beach bum, and they're both the same age. And you know, you say to yourself, what the heck happened here? Well, a lot of people say Sammy didn't have to live with Hillary. That was, I don't know, you know, that's kind of, but at any rate, but, you know, somebody asked Sammy, it was, he was on a show one time, and the guy said to him, what do you attribute your youth to? You know, you look really young. And of course, Sammy does look young. He's beginning to show his age a little bit, but he's 72, for Pete's sake. You know, he's doing really good. And he said something that I loved. I had never heard him say it myself, but they repeated it. He said, you know, I had somebody tell me years ago that whatever you keep in your head will eventually show up on your face. And you know, it's so scriptural too. I mean, it is true. If you keep crap in your head, you're going to get downright ugly. You know, you get downright ugly when you keep a bunch of junk in your head. Keep your mind on things that are lovely and beautiful and sweet. And if there be anything praiseworthy, if there be anything noble or lovely or sweet, think on those things, because it's going to come out on your face. It'll be up on your face pretty soon. You know, you don't want that stuff that you've been thinking about other people to show up on your face, do you? Because it's gonna. So clear your head out and start thinking positive. You know, just as you would go through your closet and weed out the ugly stuff and get rid of it, get rid of the ugly stuff in your head. You know, do an inventory. Go through your mind just as if you were cleaning a drawer or a closet and say, you know what, I'm not keeping that there anymore, and I'm not keeping this here anymore. Keep only the things in your head that you would want to show up on your face, because they are going to. They're going to show up. Okay? So you got 2 things about Sammy Hagar today. Right here, right now. Enjoy the moment. This may be all you have. And get rid of all the junk in your head so that it does not show up on your face. Thank you, Sammy. Now, I have a favor to ask all of you. My eyes have been so troubled. Now, you all know I have an issue with my eyes, and if you don't, you do now. My eyes are troubled, and they have been worse than ever. And you know, I'm a big believer in prayer, and I'm a big believer in collective prayer. And so I'm asking every single person that is watching this to ask God to heal my eyes. Now, you know, I want to say, there are times in our life that we ask for things that we don't see the answer to in this life. And I don't know why. I believe in prayer. It doesn't change my belief at all. Sometimes I think God knows what he's doing in allowing prayer things to remain that we ask to have removed. But I just believe if every one of us come into agreement with my eyes, and even if you would ask other people that don't see it to pray for my eyes, I would appreciate that. You know, I'm 77, and you know, doggone it, I'm doing really good. My body's in great shape. I mean, not necessary to look at. I'd shock you if you saw. But it's physically healthy, you know. And everything else in my body is good. And I'm going to tell you this. Even if my eyes are not healed, it's not going to change anything I feel. It's not going to hurt my faith. It's not going to think, oh, this didn't work, God's word isn't true. No, I'm not even going to go there. It's okay, because I know one thing. If we all pray and we believe and we ask God and we trust and it's not done, then you know what? God has left me this way for a reason. And I will say this. It has drawn me so close to God. The time I have dealt with these eyes has drawn me so close to God. So maybe that's why he did it or allowed it. He didn't do it, but maybe he allowed it. Okay, with that said, I'm going to end this. Guido's over there sleeping. Pippa's in her cage, and I'm just here all by myself with my coffee. I'm going to enjoy my afternoon. I'm not doing anything today, and I don't have any company coming, which is a big deal because, oh, I do tonight. I have company coming tonight. It's movie night for the girls, so we watch a movie on Monday nights, and my girlfriend's cooking, and that's it. But in the meantime, buy my book. And in the meantime, remember to rid your mind of the junk and appreciate the moment. This is Velma Hagar bidding you a blessed day. Bye.